Hi, everybody. Bear here. Just want to apologize about the quality of the audio in this episode. Tim brought his microphone, and I forgot mine. So, it is what it is. But here's the episode. Thanks for listening.
Turn the volume up, get us and sit down. You're listening to Pop and Chop. Oh, the recording is in progress.
Look at that. Hey, Timothy.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing okay. I'm recovering from 2 days of Cannonball. How about you?
Yes, you're recording from the illustrious rooms of the Westin, are we not?
That's right. The West End here in Fort Lauderdale.
Yes.
Very spacious rooms, I might say. I was very happy with what we got.
Yeah, I'm very happy to have my own and to
Uh-huh.
have it just all for me and all in this together, but still separate. I love it.
There's a little bit of, oh, how should I say this? There's a little bit of something to be said about people wishing they had their own room at this event.
Yeah, it's a spirit of like I f- it's like the class system a little bit.
There's a little bit of classes things happening here where people are at different parts of their life. They're at different parts of the financial system.
Yeah, or they
And
just don't choose to spend it in that area.
right, or they're saving and they're okay with rooming, which is totally fine.
Yeah.
Um, I just find it's interesting. Most of the times when you meet people, like your first few questions are like, "What's your name?
Mhm.
What do you do for a living?
Yeah.
Is this your first time here? Those kind of things."
Mhm.
But top five questions I tend to hear or get is, so like, do you have a room here at the Westin? Do you have your own room? Are you rooming
Yeah.
with anybody? It's like, oh, whoa, okay, hey.
Yeah, let's run through the classes because like I think you're unaware of another class
Oh,
that's
I might
happening.
be. Yeah, tell me.
Yeah. So there's the can we get a day pass girls?
Uh-huh.
There's the girls who are like, I'm only gonna come on the weekend.
Right.
Then there's the girls who are like, I'm here for the week, but I'm here with my friend, and we have a place on the first floor.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's like, we're here for the week and we have our own rooms, which is where we are, which is what
Hmm.
I like to call middle class.
Yeah.
Um, and we're like middle. There's a lower middle that has their own room at the hotel across from us.
Yes, yeah, but probably mostly from a pricing standpoint because
Yes.
they didn't book in time or,
Yeah.
whatever.
And those are what we call lesser than us.
That well, we call them the have-nots. We don't have to talk about it, but
Sure. And then there are the upper middle who are like on the 10th to like 12th floor
hmm
of this place. Like
yeah,
it sounds very like we have a whole place we can invite people here and it'll still feel spacious.
yeah. It sounds sweet, like
Yeah.
yes.
Then there are the 14th floor girls
Oh, okay.
that have full like king suites.
Oh, okay. That's okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, and that's what my friend, shout out to you, Dre. I'm just gonna host. He doesn't listen to this. So
Dre's on the 14th.
yeah,
Oh,
with
damn.
his boo and his friend, and
Did
they
you
are
have you visited said 14th? Do we need to go
no,
investigating?
I wanna go investigate later. I didn't wanna like, say, hey, I wanna come to your room.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to invite that type of attention. But like
Also fair.
yeah.
We jumped right into this, Tim. Let's talk a little bit about like how was your trip here? How was the flight to Cannonball?
Flight here was lovely. I am the type that I have no issues falling asleep as soon as I touch that seat at
Yeah.
the airport. Like in the airplane, I sit down like, oh, 1A? Okay, great.
Yeah. Out.
Like I'm out and I'm a little unnerved by the full meals that I get in first class because they wake me up. But like it is what it is.
Yeah, yeah.
What about you? How was it for you?
I took one of the budget airlines, JetBlue here,
Hmm.
and because they had a direct flight from Richmond to Fort Lauderdale, and I don't recall flying with them before, and it was a good experience. Like
Yeah.
boarding was great, the people were great. It was a 2.5 hour flight, so it wasn't that bad. I did make a last minute call right before I got on, like 20 minutes before I got on the plane. I upgraded my seat to
Mm,
from like row 13 to row like 3 because
yeah.
the front have more space.
Yeah.
And I had not had enough sleep. So, I did my routine where an hour before I board, I pop my Xanny. So
Yes.
as I'm walking on the plane, it hits me.
Hmm.
And then I sit down in that seat and I pull a Tim. And I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
this maybe I watch a Sandra Bee
Yeah.
out. Out. Sandra Bee did not get watched.
I
So
thank God that I have like I don't know automatic Xanax when it comes to like vehicles.
yeah. Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah. Yeah, we were talking about that. We were
yeah.
the motion babies. Like
Yeah.
if we're in something that moves or hums, or like when I was a baby,
Yeah.
if I was in a car, I was the first
Feels
one to take a
good.
nap.
I really think that they did that to a detriment to where I've been in 4 different car wrecks because I was driving while I was sleeping. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
But I also do not like driving at night, like almost ever, because I
Yeah.
am also that like by myself. I
Hmm.
am. I'm gonna nod to the left. I'm like, nope, 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 nope,
Yeah.
nope.
Especially in the wintertime when you do the a little bit of heat.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just like,
Yeah.
oh girl, I'm about to
Warm
go.
and cozy. No.
I'm
Out.
like, no, wait.
Can we okay, so for everybody, again, we just jumped in. We're not really giving any context. So
Yeah,
today is currently the start of day 3 of Cannonball for me and Tim.
it
So
is.
we're
It
just
is.
talking a little bit about day 1 and day 2.
Happy Halloween,
Happy
everybody.
Halloween. Um, I will say, Tim, one of the big highlights right now is the food. You and
Yeah.
I have not really had a bad meal. I think we had our first like
No,
whatever meal last night, but
I
overall, like the food has been
look,
good.
and it still tasted good. It just was a experience problem. Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's fair.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that Thai restaurant that first day,
My God.
great. And cute
Delicious.
enough waiters, it's like,
Yeah.
let's do that.
And great music. Like,
The music was banging at the Thai restaurant. It
mhm.
was so
Yeah.
good.
In the middle of the day, it was a date night. Like,
Yeah, so we went to this really like I would say a slightly more upscale Thai restaurant that was definitely like dark room Valentine's Day date night
yeah.
vibes. But they served lunch at 11:30. I mean, and Tim had been up forever and we were hungry. So we
Yeah.
went and damn it, it was so good.
Like they had Anita Baker. They had
Yeah.
like
Ari, I mean, Miley came on. It was a mix.
yes,
It was a
Silk.
mix. Silk.
Like
Silk. It was wild. So the music was really good and the food was delicious. Like probably some of the best fresh rolls I've had.
was
Um,
delicious, truly.
it was very good. And then we had a very good, oh, that was day 1. So we went to Gym Sports Bar that night,
Did
got in an Uber and went to Milton Manor area of Fort Lauderdale, which is like the gay district.
mm,
And we got here and somebody said, you've got to try the tacos at Gym Sports Bar. And we're like,
um,
cool. And
I was
then
like, cool, I guess,
5
whatever.
times later, you guys have got to go and try the tacos. This guy had, clearly
Yeah.
had
I
a
was like,
thing.
we get it. Tacos,
Yes.
great.
Shout out to you, James. We have seen James at every single event that we've done since we've gotten here. With the
Hi,
50 other James. Hi, James. Um,
girl. James, Jamie,
James, Jamie,
Jefferson.
Jimmy. Um, but we went to Jim Sports Bar, which is literally a gay sports bar. So you get there and it's like decked out in, uh, you know, jerseys and pendants and all
Yeah.
this stuff. They were playing the 4th game of the World Series on the TV. It was
Mhm.
packed. And
Shout
me
out
and
to the
Tim,
Dodgers. Did they win?
they did. The Dodgers won last night in 5
Oh,
games.
look at
Get it,
me.
LA.
I can have my
Sorry.
own sports shorts.
Sorry, Yankees. That's right. Could have my own sports shorts. But the tacos, Tim, at the gym, sports bar, delicious. We were inebriated, but
So good.
so good.
They were crunchy in the best ways. Like it wasn't a crunchy shell, but it was a toasted.
It was a
soft.
toasted
So
flour,
it was the
flour
right
tortilla.
crunch.
It
Yeah.
was so good. And guys, like when you think about a sports bar, like not even gay theme, just a sports bar, this was a sports bar, not a
Yeah.
hole
You're
in the
thinking like
wall,
a
but it was just,
burger. You're thinking
yeah,
like
maybe
some
a
hot dogs.
burger and some douchey people, but no, like the people were nice, they were interested in what was
Yeah.
happening, and the food was delicious. So
Very
shout
that. Very
out.
that. Yeah.
Um, what else did we do day one? We got good food.
We got in the pool before it got soupy.
Yes, we did test out some of the areas that are going to be soupy and of
Yeah.
different varieties of cleanliness throughout the week.
Yes.
This is a bear event, a chub
This is
event,
a
if you
chub
will.
event.
It's a
Yes.
chub event.
Chub
A
first.
chub first, chub forward, and
Yeah.
so we were like, let's go
It's
test out
just
everything.
there is a difference. There is a
Oh, very
difference.
much so. You're correct. Um, so yeah, so we did. Yeah, we got in the pool. We hung out a little bit. We did our grocery run. We went to Target.
Yes.
I'm surviving because there is literally a Starbucks in the parking lot.
And also in the in the
There,
hotel.
they have
Like
diets.
they have things where it's like beside and beside. Like you have a
Yeah,
public right across from one another.
there is a
Like
Publix against the
they
Publix situation. I do not
yeah.
understand. It's not a difficult street to cross. I don't know why there are two Publix on
No,
the
it's
corner.
not. I could cross it like easily as a 2-year-old. Like
I think we're dealing with some taxes and economic things because me and Tim did notice. Tim, what was in the shopping center that we went to?
there was a Rainbow.
Rainbow,
There was a Five Below.
Five Below,
There was a Dollar Tree.
a Dollar Tree. There was a Ross.
There was
There was so many things that were like, oh, this is the
there was a
discount
check
district.
cashing place. Like
Check cash if you need it, because sometimes you
and a
do.
Skechers
There was a
outlet.
Skechers. There was a Skechers in the middle of all these budget discount places. There was a Skechers shoe store. It's like, okay, all right, this is what we're
Yeah, for the
doing
nurses. Like
for the nurses. And then literally across the street was another Publix grocery store
yeah, next to a Richie's.
next to a Richie's ice cream parlor. It was like
Yeah, yeah.
it felt classist and it was very
Yeah,
funny.
yeah,
We
yeah.
had a good time with
It was very nice. I enjoyed it. I was like, I'm going to go over here with the people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Be
yeah.
with the people. So yeah, day one was just kind of like getting acclimated and have kind of just chilling.
Mhm.
Yesterday was what's today? Is today Thursday? What day is it?
Today's Thursday. Mhm.
Today is Thursday. Okay, so Tuesday was like not an official day one, but there were a couple things to do. Wednesday, yesterday was technically day one.
Yeah.
The festivities don't really kick in until today, Friday and Saturday, but today is day two. So yesterday was day one. I'm doing all the math on the calendar in my
And
head.
Bear wore pink. Yes.
Yes, yeah, we wear pink on Wednesdays. Um, and so yeah, yesterday we met some new people. Shout out to baby Justin, a little
Shout
baby
out to
bird.
you, Justin.
Yeah, we found a little baby bird. He very sweetly came over to our table and was like, "Do you guys mind if I charge my phone over here? You guys have we had an outlet at our table." We're
Yeah.
like, "Oh, sure, that's fine." And then he sat there and he's like, "Hi," and we're like, "Oh, baby bird."
Yeah, he's how I feel inside. Like
Yes, he was outward Tim, and it was
Yeah.
like,
that's my spirit. Like my
Yes.
spirit is like, I'm gonna try speaking. Like
yeah, I'm gonna try to meet some people today and
Yeah.
be a normal human. Justin
he
was
did a
very
great
sweet.
job along the way. Like
He did. He hung out with us through karaoke and like was very quiet but
Yeah.
very sweet.
Yes.
And then by the time we got to the pool party, Justin was like,
he's like he's ready to go. He's ready to get up.
He flew. He flew.
Like
from
we
the
were the
nest.
bottom rung bitches to be like, come
Yeah.
in, you
Yeah.
are fine. It's
Yeah.
gonna be great. And he was like, the water's great. Thanks, bitches. See you later.
Thanks for the confidence boost.
And I was like, you know what? I've done my justice. I knew there was a mission for me to be here.
Yep.
Because Della told me.
Della told you.
Now that it's finished, I can fly on like the dove. Yeah.
That's right. So Justin met the people who were going to give him the confidence to be himself.
Yeah.
And I think he got to the dark room. I like to imagine that he got to the dark room. You know what I mean?
I think that he was in the middle of the dark room, probably.
Oh, good for him. If you don't
Shout
know
out
what the
to
dark
the people
room is,
screaming in the dark room. You had a great time.
yeah, me and Tim will not be explaining the dark room in detail on this podcast because you either know or you don't. If you don't, do a light Google, but you don't have to.
If you don't know, participate. I don't know. Figure it out.
Yeah, participate in the dark room.
Yeah.
For context, the dark room doesn't open until 11 p.m.
Yes.
and goes till 4 a.m. So do with that
So
what
put
you
your
will.
kids to bed and then go.
Good God, if you brought them, yeah, put them to bed.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, day two. Oh, we went to that really nice little French bistro cafe.
Yeah, the lady
Chez
who was
Cafe.
French or like Soviet. I don't know. Couldn't figure
Eastern
out.
European. It was hard to kind of pin her down.
Yeah.
But it was this French kind of style bakery, and
Mm.
it was delicious. The food was really good. She was kind of snipey in like the best way
But
possible.
like in a really nice way, not
Yeah,
like
she was
these
very
big.
sweet.
Yeah,
What did she
I
say to
like
us, Tim?
William.
William. William is the guard at the darkroom entrance, and William's got an attitude.
Girl, you said too much.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Guarding the entrance. No,
The gargoyle.
No, the lady at the restaurant, she was very, very sweet. The food was delicious. Again, we've just not had a bad meal yet.
Yeah.
And so we did that on day
We met
two.
Vic.
We met Vic. So we met
Yeah.
Vic, and we'll be careful here because some of these people are local. We met Vic and a friend of his
Yes.
who, like, without going into detail, like, have connections like through areas. It was like,
Yeah.
oh, it's such a small world. So that was really sweet.
Mhm.
Oh, he's got the same name as, yeah, anyway.
Yeah. Girl,
Like, it could be anybody.
Paddington Bear. Come on now.
Yeah, we met some friends. Tim, you met, again, I think you've already mentioned Dre, who was kind of here as a surprise, which was really sweet. Tim.
Girl, look.
Tim.
First of all, though, he found me from Jacked. Like he was like,
He
I was
found you
like,
on the
girl.
apps first.
He was like, I saw you on the apps. I was like, oh, well, yeah.
Can we talk about, we've been doing this podcast for a minute.
Yes.
Can we talk about meeting somebody in the wild? Because, and hopefully he'll hear this.
Fans.
It was so sweet. I had my little celebrity moment. So I had to go back to the pool on day two. I had to go back to the pool at some point. And I was walking in, and there's a gate to the pool where you have to have your key to get in.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize it at the time. So I walk up to the gate, I go to open it, and it's locked, obviously. And I'm like going for my wallet, but I see these three very beautiful, tall black men walking towards me.
Yes.
And they're walking up to the gate. I'm like, oh no, if only somebody could open the gate for me. They're like, ha ha ha. They laughed. And they opened the gate, and the gate revealed the shirt that Tim's wearing. If you're watching the video, I was wearing one of our Cub and Chub shirts. And so he opens the gate, and he can see my shirt. And the guy up front goes, oh my God, I love your podcast. And I was like, what? I died. I was like, what are you talking about? He goes, I love you guys so much. You guys are so funny, but you're best friends and you're so sweet. And I was like, he said like the tag, and I was like, oh, he listens.
Yeah.
Like he knows our podcast. And I was like, oh my God, thank you so much. And like I gave him a hug. He's also, if you're watching my Instagram feed, I posted a photo of him wearing a D&D gay inspired shirt.
Yeah.
That my partner Al has. Hello, Al. And so Tank, if you're out there listening, thank you so much.
Tank, we love you. Just another Tank that I'm in love with.
So many Tanks to love, and this one's a cutie patootie.
It is. If you ever, grace my presence outside of here,
wouldn't be mad about it.
Yeah, just gonna say that. Anyway,
and Tank has some friends too.
He does.
Shout out to you, Mufasa. Oh no, Tim's gone. Oh, Tim left us. Tim, come back to us.
I don't know. Say, I'm good.
Okay.
Hi, Mufasa.
Hello, Mufasa.
Hi.
Yeah. So that was this really random moment because me and Tim have kind of like daydreamed about coming here and like promoting the podcast and talking to people. But
now I'm just daydreaming about coming. Like so
right now it's like, well, check. We got that one. Now I can just come in. So yeah, that was pretty cool. So and day two. So this is really like I would say the event itself, Tim, is like a chub bear body positive kind of event.
Very body positive.
And it's like pool party themed. Every day there are two separate pool parties. They're different themes. and in between the pool parties, there are other events like there's a karaoke event too. Me and Tim went to last night.
I also love that it's not theme heavy. Like you don't
Yeah,
like it's a theme. If you don't like have the theme in you, still come. It's not a big deal.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
tonight is a Halloween costume thing because it's
Yeah.
Halloween, and if you got a costume, great. If you don't, people are just really in their swimsuits having fun in the pool.
Honestly, just come as somebody who's confident. Like,
Come as confident, and I want to talk about that because that is something. Um, it is really interesting to be around people who are a probably confident in who they are and
yeah.
what they're doing, but also b minimally don't care.
Yeah.
Like we're in an environment where just like we are who we are,
Mm.
and that is something. I knew that would be part of the experience.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, that
but
is the experience for me. Like, I don't like
well,
all
yeah,
of
like
that.
I was just like, oh,
Nah.
like I don't have to be nervous about like I wore a speedo out at a pool
Yeah.
this week for the first time ever in my life, and I would and
Yeah.
I that is just not I am not confident enough to do that like in my day to
Yeah.
day. But to be in an environment where people either don't care or are encouraging the way you look, it's like
Yeah.
yes, wear that speedo. It's like
Yeah.
oh, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
That's just really sweet. You know, it's a very that part of it I've really enjoyed. So
For sure.
yeah, so yeah, first 2 days are going pretty well. I'd say I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. I
How
am.
about you?
I'm having a very good experience. I'm very nervous. If you guys, I mean, obviously you're going to hear this later, but I'm just somebody who as much as I'm outwardly out here, I am very inwardly in my body,
Mhm.
around people. But it doesn't mean that don't want to talk to you. It means that I just am nervous to speak because I'm going to say something stupid. I'm afraid to let my light shine because it's too bright
It's
sometimes.
so bright. You shine bright like a diamond,
Uh,
Tim.
fuck diamonds. I'm moissanite. I'm cheap. Like,
Oh,
shout out to Rainbow.
shout out to Rainbow in the
Yeah.
Cheap District. Oh my God, that's so funny.
Yeah.
What are we excited about coming up? So we're starting day 3 today. So
I'm excited about seeing Tank and Mufasa again.
yes, love running into old friends already. Hmm.
um, I don't know. I'm excited to. Well, I bought 2 harnesses.
That's
They
right.
both look pretty cute. You haven't
Yeah.
seen the other one.
Oh
Um,
no, I haven't. Oh, is that the
yeah,
one
yeah,
that
yeah.
the suspenders?
Yeah, it looks like suspenders. Yeah,
Oh,
but yeah.
nice.
So I'm excited about that. I might wear it for. I don't know. Maybe I'll go to the dark room in it. I don't know.
Hey, I
No.
impulse bought a leather harness,
Yes.
and
I think it was the good pulse.
I think it
So
was a good pulse. I was very happy with the purchase.
yeah.
It is an investment,
You
and
know, if we start the Patreon, maybe we'll start doing videos in
oh
our
God,
harnesses.
oh
Like,
Lord. Or you can come to Barcode on November 23rd to RVA Leather Social, where DJ Barebones will be
yes.
DJing and may or may not be wearing said harness.
Yes. And
There
short
you go.
short.
And short shorts, because we all buy those stupid shorts off TikTok. Anyway,
I mean, couldn't be
couldn't be
me.
me.
I don't fit in those sizes. Like,
Bitches. Bitches.
no, I mean, listen, it's a market. It's a market for bears, and they have, not the chubs. They don't. They
Yeah.
don't see it for us.
I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, I was thinking about our title, Tim. At some point, the cub and the cub part has got to go. I'm not cubbing very hard these days.
No,
So
you'll always be a cub. You have a baby face.
I got a Look at that. I got a baby face. What do you
You
mean?
do. You have cheeks.
I do. Oh, I do have cheeks. Okay, if I have to, I'll be a cub forever. Okay.
Girl, stop pulling your face down.
Ooh.
We do
Yeah.
this. We don't do this.
My bad. My bad.
Gravity is not our friend.
No, it is not.
Which is why, if you see me in the pool, feel free to open my legs and pick me up. I know that it's possible and without gravity,
There you go. It's not too dry to find.
I was hanging out with Dre and he was like, why is it so much better twerking in the water? I was like, because there's no 37-year-old knees in the water.
Yeah.
Like,
No, sir.
So we're all Megan in the water.
we're all Cardi underneath,
Exactly. Ooh. Chris, I'm so sorry. You're a Nicki Minaj fan. I'm sorry for that remark.
Oh, shout out to Chris. Chris is another sweet one we met this weekend.
Yeah, we're just shouting out everybody. We love you.
Yeah, we've had a really good time meeting new friends, and we've got a few more days to go. So, yeah, we'll do another episode and check in with you guys. But I don't know, Tim, so far so good, huh?
So far so great. Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. Do you want to tell the people what's making you live this week?
What's making me live this week is Bear in a Speedo.
Hey!
Yeah, I love his confidence walking across the things. It was very lovely. Nice.
Oh, well, so I'm going to shout you out too, because watching you strut across that pool yesterday, bitch, you were free. You were there. It was
just like
you.
I just walked.
Amazing. It was amazing.
Well,
no, again, like just out there being you and having a good time.
I mean, I had enough sunscreen on that it probably did look. I probably was shining bright, like
a diamond.
I was like, you won't give me skin cancer out here.
Not today. Not here in Fort Lauderdale.
No. Stop telling people where I am. Oh my
I'm so
God.
sorry. Yeah, don't come find us at the Westin in Fort Lauderdale Corporate Drive. Cannonball Bash 2024. Tim, where can people find us?
You can find us on the 5th floor.
That's right, on the 5th floor.
You can find Brumman there as well.
I was going to say. I don't think I can say that, but you can say that.
And shout out to Mufasa.
Mufasa's on the brain.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He's on a lot of things in my imagination. Anyway, yeah, you can find Brumman. You can find us. You can find maybe Della Reese and her crew on the 5th floor.
Amen.
But mostly importantly, you can find us, Cub and Chub, at cubandchub.com.
That's right, cubandchub.com, where you can stream our content, buy our merchandise, check out cute photos of me and Tim. Check out our Instas if you're following us all weekend as we do stories and stuff. I'll try to throw some stuff on the Cub and Chub feed as well.
Thank you, Editor Bear.
Of course. And yeah, we'll check back in a couple of days and give you guys another review for the next episode. But thank you guys so much for checking in with us. Tim, I'm so excited for the rest of this week.
Me too.
Love you to the moon and back, and we'll see you guys later.
Don't forget your sunscreen and your lube. Bye.